Hi, I'm Ian. I'm going to be demonstrating for the Pinewood Derby cars, and I'm going to be doing a painting demonstration on how to make your car look its best. I always start out with tracing the lines. I've already worked on this, but tracing the lines on what I want my design to look like on the car with a basic pencil. So just sketching out a basic design could help you long term figure out what you want to do and how to make your car look a lot neater and not just freehanding things. To start out, to start out actually painting, I usually use a base coat of white primer. I kind of already went over it with black so far, but when you use a white primer on the surface, it's able to absorb into the wood, and that way it can work better, because when you just use the color you want first, it's just going to absorb straight into the wood and look kind of like how this streaky white looks. You can see here, this is if I just did black, which is a very strong pigment, and it still looks splotchy and not very good. But this is when you go over it with a white coat first, and then on this one personally, did 2 coats of black just to actually give it a nice finish. It's not completely dry yet, so that's why it's still a little shiny. But as you can see, it goes from brown to completely solid black. And it's simple as that. You just want to make sure that your base coat is completely dry. If you don't have a base coat, that's also fine. What I do here is I'll use this piece. Say I want to take this, and this is only 1 layer, but this is dry, so I'm just going to take more paint of the color I want and just go over it again in order to create a more finished looking car. And I don't actually have a Pinewood Derby wood car on me, so I'm using corrugated wood, but ideally you want to be doing this on your car, or if you want, you can plan this out on like paper or canvas to make sure that this is the style you want, the design choice. And even before it dries, you can see that it looks a lot nicer when you do 2 coats or start with a prime coat. And basically that's it. It's a very simple process, and yeah.